reason why. The Hawks have struggled over the past 3 games, but one player continues to produce, TJ Hockenson.
He's just a sophomore and already a rising star. Channel 13's John Sears has his story.
The Hawkeyes are starting to take on the nickname Tight End U.
Touchdown, TJ Hockenson.
Between Noah and TJ, I think they're 2 of the best tight ends in the country.
Sophomore TJ Hockenson fits the Iowa tight end mold to a T.
He's a great player. He's got absolutely phenomenal hands. He seems like he's just always in the right spot at the right time.
He's just a prototypical Iowa tight end, and he goes out there and he lays it on the line every play.
The pride of Sheraton has turned into one of Nate Stanley's main weapons.
He's a tremendous athlete. You know, he can go up and get the ball, and obviously very physical.
This is where TJ did a lot of his damage in high school, Reynolds Field. Hockenson tore up 2A defenses and left Sheraton as the Iowa high school all-time leader in receptions and receiving touchdowns. Charger head coach Kurt Smizer knew at a young age TJ was different.
About his 8th grade year. You know, really, I mean, we come through and seeing him as an 8th grader just doing special things.
Special would be an understatement. TJ was so good, Sheraton revamped its entire offense while Hockenson was in high school. No more smash mouth. Time to air it out.
A #1 offensive kid we've ever had. Anything he threw the kid, whether in practice, you know, messing around on the side of the field, anything, he caught everything.
TJ grew up in Cherokee, but moved to Sheraton just before high school. With 2 older brothers, nothing came easy.
Other friends would either throw me down or, you know, they wouldn't take a light on me. I'll leave it at that. But, you know, they always told me that if I was going to play with them, I had to play with it by their rules.
I think that's why he's so tough, is because they didn't let him have anything. They literally beat the crap out of him usually.
Baseball, basketball, football, he did it all. But TJ's first love was on the diamond.
I did a lot in middle school. I traveled around the country.
And he would hit home run after home run after home run. And nobody was keeping score in T-ball, but TJ was keeping score.
Sophomore year in high school, TJ made a decision.
He came home and he said, "Mom, I'm not going to play baseball this year." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean you're not going to play baseball this year?" He goes, "I can't."
And when I came home, I remember coming home and my mom started crying when I told her I was done playing baseball.
Once he decided something, the decision was made, and it was going to be really hard to talk him out of it.
With baseball in the rearview mirror, TJ was now fully focused on football and basketball, with one goal in mind.
He just said, "This is what I'm going to do, and you watch. I'm going to play football in college, and I'm going to play for a D1 school."
Iowa and Iowa State were the only Power 5 schools to offer TJ a scholarship. One would have thought the Cyclones had the inside track because both of his parents, Todd and Terry, went to school there. So how did TJ end up a Hawkeye fan?
That's a good question.
My parents never pushed Iowa State on us. You know, they just went to school there. It was kind of their thing. You know, they weren't super fans or anything. So, and then I just remember I think I was in 6th grade, and my brothers took me to Shields because we were going to go watch the Hawkeye football game. They took me there and they bought me like 3 t-shirts, and that was the best day of my life. I remember that.
Receiving a scholarship offer from Iowa was a day the Hockensons will never forget.
We were sitting in Coach Farron's office, and when he told TJ that he had earned a scholarship that day, I had a really hard time keeping it together, actually, because I just thought, this was TJ's dream. He had already had an offer from Iowa State, but that wasn't his dream.
Always been very logical, very introverted, but he's also always had a little swagger to him. Hey, I'm very competitive. You're not going to beat me.
At 6'5", 250 pounds, TJ has no trouble holding his own physically. But for Terry, the motherly instincts still kick in.
I just pray for a bubble wrap of angels every Saturday for him.
You know, they mean a lot to me. They do so much. I mean, shoot, they come to every game. You know, they put me in the position to be successful, and, you know, I owe everything to them.
From an oversized wild toddler to an underrated Charger to all Big Ten. TJ Hockenson is the portrait of hard work.
This is his third year of running out of the tunnel, and it still brings tears to my eyes every time they run out, just because it was so important to him and it was such a dream for him.
Football, I mean, he's exceeded, I think, even his own expectations, quite honestly, and ours. I'm extremely proud of him and all of his successes.
The atmosphere of being the Iowa Hawkeye, I mean, everything has just exceeded my expectations immensely. So, you know, there's nothing I would take back.
John Sears, Channel 13 Sports.
Expect to see Hockenson in the end zone this weekend. The Hawks take on Illinois. Kickoff set for 2:30 on Saturday.
Can't wait. It's going to be cold over there.
Yeah, what a segue. You guys just roll right into our football forecast. This is for Champaign. Of course, Iowa is going over to Illinois, and it's going to be kind of a cool, not nasty day, but a chance for a rain-snow mix. The wind shouldn't be a huge issue. Down in Austin, Texas, Iowa State going down to the Longhorns.